So, a Firestar, which I think most people will know this character from the old cartoon. I think that's where pretty much everybody remembers Firestar from.
Spider-Man and Friends.
Yes. Uh, that
Amazing friends.
that was that was actually my first like exposure to Spider-Man in cartoon form was that show. So it holds like fond memories for me. Firestar, honestly, by the sound of it, could be the first MCU mutant. Now, what's the rumor with this and her appearance? Where would this go, even?
I don't think there's any word on where she could appear. It's
Okay.
just that they're looking to use her again.
Okay.
So it's kind of like the Lucia von Bardros bit for Doctor Doom. Is that
Okay.
they're looking at the character, it's just where to put it. My guess would be Spider-Man.
Right? Like,
Like, why would
Well,
you not?
yeah, that's. I'm trying to look it up right now. That's the best thing for the rumors is that they're trying to look to see if they can put her in a Spider-Man movie.
Unless you could do like a Captain Marvel and put her in there, depending. I don't know. She could probably go pretty much anywhere, but I'd
Right.
say Spider-Man's probably your best guess,
if they,
if anything.
the only reason I could see it not happening in Spider-Man is due to some of the conflicts that Sony and Disney have had, because it's like, but
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
other than that, it's like, nah, that's the most logical place to put that character that really works. Now, at the same time, if we're hearing this, maybe they are planning that. Maybe you could like plant the seeds of it. Like, I just don't see how she could be involved with a third Spider-Man film, specifically the plot they're going for. Like, that's the only part that doesn't click with
I mean,
me.
I suppose they could have like a place for runaway kids with powers. Get it, runaways? But I don't know.
Ow, that hurt. Ooh.
In fairness, I didn't intend for that one, but I said runaway kids and it clicked, so I thought I had to explain the joke because that's
okay.
common. Or at least I think that's common anyway. I don't know. But well, yeah, maybe that's what happens. He just like bumps into her and they're on the run together.
That could work.
Then bring in Cloak and Dagger for God's sake. No,
I mean,
come on.
you know what? When you mentioned it that way, if he's on the run because his identity's outed, and then suddenly he runs into a mutant, she's like, "I'm on the run because I'm developing these powers." Like, what? Oh, okay. Like, let's see the seed for mutants here. I could see that paying off.
Maybe she's with Johnny as well. Not Johnny, Bobby. Got to confused. Yeah,
gonna
maybe
say.
she's with Bobby. And you
No.
have that dynamic right there.
That's ultimate. That's ultimate.
That would be
I mean, you could bring in Johnny as well. Hell,
yeah. No, honestly, I really like Firestar, so I'm really hopeful that this turns out to be something that does happen. Just I'm always like, I think the third Spider-Man film though should focus largely on Spidey alone and not have any of the additional like glorified cameos or anything. Like.
Well, that's why you can kind of make it a central point of the film, because he does make friends, and he's always had a close knit, like Johnny, Bobby, and Firestar. He's always had that little core group that he's been associated with. So you could argue that it's probably not the right time because it's got to focus on him, but at the same time, it's probably not a bad idea to start building his relationship for like heroes his own age, so you can have them grow up together in these movies and do it that way. Firestar doesn't have to be just a cameo. You could make her a lead or
Right.
co-lead, really,
True.
which I wouldn't have a problem with. And then you can have a different looking Spider-Man movie because obviously you've got the fire powers going everywhere, and you can do it off that way. But
Right.
who
Yeah.
knows?
I mean,
That's if they go that route and she's that young. They could make her an adult off the bat and put her somewhere else. But
right. Yeah, they could. I mean, possible. Anything really is possible. I wouldn't mind it. Like, either way, just start introducing these damn mutants into the MCU somehow. And if Firestar's the first one, cool. That's cool. I'm good with that.
but who do you get as Firestar? Because I have no idea. So I don't think you need to have it as a redhead because you can always either dye it or put a wig on it.
Right. Of course. Yeah. Honestly, I have no idea. I can't even think of an actress right now.
I've seen people say get Liz Allen back for it, but that girl's apparently in her 30s, and it's like how I don't understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I have no clue. It's whoever they cast, I'm assuming it'll be a good casting because they haven't really missed a mark on anybody yet. So, it's...
True.
Yep. So, yeah.
Apart from the Hawkeye casting, because we haven't got that yet, and that's supposed to start filming in 2 months.
Oh, so there you go. Yeah. There you go.